The secret of the dream customer, which takes business from traffic to profit. Imagine, a person spent several years of his life building a product. He thought, if the product is good, people will come on their own. The website was made, the logo was made, the packaging was ready, and the social media page was also started. On launch day, he keeps checking his phone again and again, but no order comes. It does not come the next day either. On the third day, a few likes come, but there is still no sale. The fear begins here, because the biggest reason for failure in the market is not always a bad product. Many times the product is good, but the business owner does not even know who his real customer is, where that customer is sitting, what his problem is, and which message he will trust. Curiosity is born here. How does a business bring traffic, and how does it convert that traffic into customers? Russell Brunson's book, Traffic Secrets, begins with this very question. This book tries to help entrepreneurs understand that in the online world, traffic is not magic. It is not just a crowd of people. Real traffic is when the right people reach your message, understand what you are saying, trust your offer, and slowly become customers. Russell Brunson is counted among the big names who popularized sales funnels, and he is also the co-founder of ClickFunnels, which helps entrepreneurs build funnels and online marketing systems. According to Russell's official profile and the ClickFunnels team page, he has taken his marketing ideas to millions of entrepreneurs and popularized the concept of sales funnels on a large level. But the first lesson of this story is very simple. If you are building a business, do not fall in love with the product first. Understand the customer first. Many people make this mistake while starting a business. They think their product is unique, their service is the best, their quality is the strongest, so customers will definitely come. But today, being good is not enough in the market. Today there are options everywhere, ads on every platform, every brand is giving discounts, and every creator is asking for attention. In this environment, the customer is confused. He has so many offers in front of him that he has learned to ignore every new thing. Earlier, the world of business was different. If you had a good product in a city and competition was low, people would find you. A good doctor, a good shopkeeper, a good tailor, or a good trainer slowly became famous because of their work. But today, the internet has made the market very big. Now your competition is not only in your city. Your competition can also be from another state, another country, and even a big brand. That is why today, having skill is important, but taking that skill to the right people has become even more important. This is why Russell Brunson first talks about the dream customer. Dream customer does not mean a person who just buys your product once in a while. A dream customer is someone for whom your product is truly useful. That person can understand what you are saying, feel your value, and build a long-term relationship with you. If you identify such a customer, your marketing no longer remains like shooting arrows in the air. It starts moving in a clear direction. Suppose you are selling a fitness program. If you say this program is for everyone, then in reality it is clear for no one. A 22-year-old college student looks at fitness differently. A 35-year-old office worker faces a different problem. A 45-year-old working mother has different needs. Someone wants weight loss, someone wants stamina, someone wants confidence, and someone wants to improve health reports. If you give the same message to everyone, the message will become weak. But if you say that this program is for busy office workers who sit at a desk all day and want to improve their fitness in just 30 minutes, then suddenly your message becomes sharp. Clarity is a very big strength in business. When you know who your customer is, you also begin to understand what language he would like to hear, what he is afraid of, what dream he is chasing, what problem troubles him at night, and most importantly, what kind of solution he will trust. This is where real marketing begins. Many entrepreneurs start counting the features of their product. They say, our course is this long, our cream has this ingredient, our app has so many tools, our service is so advanced. But the customer does not always buy features. The customer buys relief from his problem. The customer buys a better future. The customer buys confidence. The customer wants to save time, save money, reduce risk, or create some clear improvement in his life. If the customer's problem is not visible in your message, then the customer does not feel that your offer is meant for him. A simple way to understand your dream customer is to imagine his daily life. How does he wake up in the morning? What is his biggest tension? Which apps are on his phone? What does he watch on YouTube? What kind of content does he save on Instagram? Which influencer does he trust? What kind of language does he use? Before buying a product, does he read reviews or take advice from a friend? Does he choose the cheap option or the trusted option? All these things may seem small, But in marketing, these small things create a big difference. Understand this with the example of a beauty company. If it says that its cream is good for skin, that is a very general statement. But if it gives its ideal customer a name like Alexis, and imagines that Alexis is a 28-year-old working woman who is conscious about her skin while balancing office, travel and social life, then the company's way of thinking changes. Now, while making the product, the question will not be what the company likes. The question will be, what does Alexis need? What problem is Alexis facing? Which packaging will Alexis trust? At what price point will Alexis be comfortable? Which ad will make Alexis stop? This is the customer avatar. It does not have to be a real person, but it makes the picture of your ideal customer clear. When a clear picture of the customer forms in the business owner's mind, he stops making random decisions. Then the website headline is also written by looking at the customer. The ad is also made in the customer's language. The offer is also made according to the customer's need. And the content also revolves around the same problem that the customer truly wants to solve. Now the biggest trap comes here. Many people think that the bigger the audience, the higher the sale. But in online marketing, many times, the opposite happens. A very big audience can give you views, but a very focused audience can give you customers. If your reel goes viral but the people watching it do not relate to your product at all, then going viral will also not help much in business. But if 1,000 right people see your message and some of them take your offer seriously, then that traffic can move your business forward. The central idea of traffic secrets is also this: do not look at traffic only as numbers. Hearing that 10,000 visitors came to your website sounds good. But if those people are the wrong audience, then that traffic will only look good in the analytics report. On the other hand, if 500 visitors come, but they are your dream customers, then business can be built from them. So first it is important to decide whom you want to attract. Only after that, it is important to understand where that audience is present on the internet. Today, every customer has his own digital place. Some people learn on YouTube. Some get inspired on Instagram. Some take advice in Facebook groups. Some search for solutions on Google. Some listen to podcasts. Some read newsletters. Some people trust influencer recommendations. If you know where your customer is, your marketing effort will go in the right direction. But if you do not even know where your customer is, you will work hard on every platform and still get weak results. This is where Russell Brunson's point becomes practical. He says that a business owner has to become not just a product creator, but also a traffic creator. Meaning, you have to understand where the attention is and how to bring it to your funnel. Penguin Random House India's listing also describes Traffic Secrets as a book of evergreen traffic strategies that fill websites and funnels with dream customers. This means the focus is not only on increasing traffic, but on bringing the right customer to the funnel. Now understand funnel in simple language too. A funnel is not a complicated thing. It is the customer's journey. First, the customer sees you. Then he listens to you. Then he starts trusting you a little. Then he takes a small action. Then he understands your offer. Then he purchases. And if the experience is good, he buys again or recommends it to others. A funnel is simply a way to organize this journey. Without a funnel, a business often gathers a crowd, but cannot convert that crowd into relationship and revenue. But before building a funnel, it is important to understand the customer. Because if you do not know the customer's problem, the first message of the funnel itself will be weak. If you do not know the customer's fear, your story will not connect. If you do not know the customer's dream, your offer will not feel exciting. And if you do not know the customer's trust trigger, the customer may reach the payment page and still stop. Understand this through the example of a small clinic. Suppose a chiropractor or health professional is very skilled. He studied for years, took training, got certificates, and opened a clinic. But patients did not come to the clinic. This may not be because the doctor was bad. It may be because patients did not know about him, or they were afraid of the treatment, or they thought it would be painful, or they did not understand how this service would solve their problem. If that professional understands his dream customer, his message will change. He can say comfortable treatment for people who are troubled by back pain but are afraid of painful procedures. Now this message speaks directly to both the problem and the fear. The real job of marketing is not to manipulate the customer. Good marketing is understanding the customer. It is reducing his confusion. It is presenting his problem in clear words. And then honestly explaining how your product or service can help. When marketing is customer-centric, it does not feel like noise. It feels like help. That is why every entrepreneur should ask himself some difficult questions. Who is my product not for? Who is my best customer? What solution is he using right now? Why is he unhappy with that solution? If he comes to me, what change will happen in his life? Why will he trust me? And if he does not purchase today, what doubt will remain in his mind? The answers to these questions change the language of the business. A general business says we provide the best quality. But a customer-centric business says we give reliable solutions to busy people in less time. A general course seller says our course has 50 videos. But a customer-centric seller says this course is for beginners who want to start step by step without confusion. See the difference. The first message is about the product, the second is about the customer. In today's time, this difference can save a business. Because attention has become expensive on the internet. Ad costs keep increasing. Algorithms keep changing. Platforms keep changing their rules. But if you truly understand your dream customer, you do not lose your message even after changing platforms. Whether you move from Instagram to YouTube, from Google to email, from short video to webinar, your core message will remain the same, because the customer's basic problem is the same. So the biggest lesson of part 1 is that business does not start with the product, it starts with the customer. Building the product is important, but taking the product to the right customer is even more important. If the customer is wrong, the offer will look weak. If the message is wrong, the ad will be wasted. If the funnel does not understand the customer's journey, the sale will stop. But if the dream customer is clear, then the content will be clear, the offer will be clear, the funnel will be clear, and the traffic will come in the right direction. Now the question is, once you have identified your dream customer, what is the next step? Will traffic start coming just by creating a customer avatar? No, the real game starts now. Because now you have to find out where your dream customers gather on the internet, whose words they listen to, which platform they spend time on, and how you can create your place in front of them without making noise. In the next part, the story will move forward from here, where identifying the dream customer begins to open the real roads of traffic.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.